Hello and welcome everyone, it's Karen. I've got a completely different project to share with you today. I was inspired by Paper Rose Studios' Boho Baby collection, which is what I'm showing you right here very quickly. My niece is actually expecting her first baby in November, and I thought what a wonderful gift that would be to give her a baby photo album. Now, I am not an album creator. Typically, I've done scrapbooks in the past, but I've only done a few actual albums, and so I don't feel very confident in being the one to teach you how to make one. If people are interested, they'll leave a note in the comments, and I have got everything filmed, and I'll do my best to explain it to you. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you my album, which I'm quite happy with. I haven't quite finished it off, but we're going away on a holiday, and I just had to get this video filmed and up. So I do have some more images that I want to tuck in it and a few more fine tuning of it. But this is what totally inspired me. Those month by month circles in the cut aparts, they cut out super easily with a die, a circle die. And I just thought what a great album that would be to have a month by month. And there's so many fun supporting images that would go along with that. So all those, the bears, the bunnies, the little clothing, I just thought that was going to make a lovely album. So I'm going to show you. Now, I know some people don't like doing cut aparts, but I don't know. I don't mind it. I just put some music on and I sit and I cut these things out. And I did a whole set. There are 3 sets of 6 different designs in the cut aparts. It's a very thick cardstock. And so I'm using that to tuck photos in behind, and it's really quite sturdy. So that's a quick look at the pattern paper. And so let's have a look at what I managed to make. So the album is 9 by 7 inches, and it's a 3-inch wide spine. So you can see there's quite a bit going on in there. On the front, oh yeah, you can see I haven't finished my spine, sorry. On the front, I've put a false front. So this little magnet tab opens up, and the inside is separate from the inside of the album. But I just thought it was a fun place for her to put her most favorite picture. It's a 4 by 6. There's a little tag down below that she can write the birth weight and height and everything else. This is a little booklet where you can put 4 by 6 photos. And I've tried to include as many little pockets as I could because I thought she'd probably like to put some journaling in the album, or, clips of the first haircut, those kinds of things. So you can see there, I think I'm showing you, I've made a little gusset on that false front. So I just scored 1/8 of an inch over from the original score line just to give it a bit of depth for when you tuck things into it. So here's the first page, and there's what inspired me. And so here's another one of these little booklets. Now I'm planning to add more images to each of the pages, so wherever I've put them, the photos will tuck in underneath. It's a little bit tricky because there's not a lot of room for glue on that, but they will tuck under. And so all the booklets will fit 4 photos. And all the photos in my book are going to be 4 by 6 or 3.5 by 5. And I'm weird. I like to not have a lot of pattern paper. I like to see the photos. So here's an inside pop-up. This is for the 2nd month. So there's the mechanism. I always like to see that. But this will hold 4 3.5 by 5 photos. So she can have quite a few right there, and then there's room for 2 more 4 by 6s, either vertically or horizontally, and they will all fit under those little images. And then on the back of that, there's room for 2 more 4 by 6 photos, again, tucked in underneath. So that was the inside of the front cover. Now this is the first page. So this little booklet opens up, and there you go. It's 3 months on one side, And there's room for four by six photos there. And then on the flip side of that is 4 months. Now I needed a bit of extra space on this album, and I compacted the first 4 months together into just the back of the front cover and this first page. And I just felt that most of the time early on the baby is asleep. They're kind of not their most attractive often at the very beginning, even though we think they are. So I wanted a bit more room as the album went on, because I think she'll want more pages then. So here's 5 months. You can see there's room for 2 4x6 photos there. And then this little album here will fit 3.5 by 5s, and it opens up both top and bottom. So when this opens up, I think it ends up having room for 9 photos on this one. So there's 4 on each of these, and the one in the middle there. And another 4 here. So I think that's 9 photos for that, plus the other 2. So quite a few photos there. And then for 6 months, those are 4x6. Now I'm going to add more photos to some of to the top corners of all of these, just to flesh out the background. I know it's a bit plain at the moment. Here's another little booklet for 3.5 by 5s, and there's room for some journaling in that pocket as well. But there's also the belly band in the middle. So she can add some more journaling in there, or more photos if she wants. Those are 4x6 photos that will fit on that one. So a fair number in that month as well. And now we're at 7 months here, and I've made 2 identical little albums here. They both pull out, and they'll hold, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be 12 photos for at 7 months that she's got room for. And both the top and the bottom of those are the same, so I won't bother showing you the bottom one. At 8 months, that's room for 3.5 by 5, and then on the inside she can also add another one, tuck that one down. And then there's room for a 4x6, either vertically, or she could go horizontally on that flap. And then up above there's room for another 4x6 up there. And these were all 4x6 photos in here, and this one is a 3.5 by 5 little booklet. So 4 more in there, and journaling. And obviously that'll look better when I've added some more of those cute little images onto it. And so now at 10 months, there's room for a 4x6 on that side and another one on the back. And I've made a waterfall here. So this has got 5 sheets, and then on the bottom of the 5th sheet, I tucked another white mat so she can have 11 photos right there. So hopefully that's okay. And then on the inside here, there's room to either do a vertical or a horizontal 4x6. And again, another booklet and room for some more journaling there. So those were 4x6s as well, and I'll add some more decoration to the background of that. And then here is a 4x6 at 10 months, and another little booklet with 4x6. And then this side flips open, and there's room for another 4x6, and I did a second waterfall. I'm never sure if I should be doing more vertical or horizontal, because I feel like people with their cell phones today probably do more vertical photos than horizontal. But it's probably good to have both. So I've included both in this. Now this is 11 months, and that's a 4x6 photo frame, which it will go down, but I just didn't want to shove it down for the video. And I love that bunny down there. I think he's so cute. Here's another little booklet for 4x6 photos. And then this little pull-out will hold quite a few photos. I think it was 9 photos on this one. Yeah, so 2 on the back of each side and 5 in the middle. So quite a few photos that she can stick in there. And this is the last one. It's 4x6 there that she can put on. And when you open this one up, there's the 12 months. And there's room up top for a 4x6 going either horizontally or vertically. And then these are 4x6 as well. And they will fold out. So there's really 4 there, plus she could stick one down underneath this journaling and this little photo album there. So that once that's closed up, it also opens up top and bottom. So you can pull this right off, and there's room for 4 more 4x6 photos there on that side. And then it actually flips, it goes back down and flips out the other way. So there's another 4 photos that will fit in there. So I thought that gave her quite a few places to add her photos. There's a look at that mechanism. And it's all held in by magnets, obviously, up at the top and the bottom. So that's my album for her. I just have to, I wished I'd had all the extra little images put on for you and the spine done, but I just was running out of time, guys. I'm so sorry. This was a little sort of ticket booklet I had made. One of the 6x6 papers had all these, you know, my first bath, my first, oh, I forget, play dates. There's a whole bunch of them, and I just put them all into a little booklet, glued them in, and thought she could journal with that. It's also in one of the 12x12 papers, so there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by and taking the time out of your day to come watch this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.